time for talk. Each evening at this time, Monday through Friday, Rosemary interviews local personalities and others who bring items of interest to this community. Time for Talk is a community betterment service designed to cooperate with our local community betterment program. Tonight, Rosemary takes us by means of portable camera out of our studios and maybe into your neighborhood. And now, it's time for talk.
Well, a long, cold winter, very cold. And we've looked out from our kitchen window and standing on the patio, and we look at our duck box. And we've intended to take it down all winter, but it has not. But the bottom is coming out. Are you able to see that the bottom is coming out of this duck box? So if we intend to have ducks this year, we're going to have to do some repair work. So Russ got the ladder out and decided he would go up and lift that box off, and we'll put a new bottom in it. So Russ came out and goes up to try to lift it off and actually moves the box somewhat, and then looks in and says, "Hey, wait a minute, and let me hand him the camera so he can show you what's in there." Okay, so Russ comes up and decides he's just going to hit. He's just going to hit. And we'll see if he's a heavy sleeper. What if you shook the whole birdhouse? Okay, so he's rocking the birdhouse. Either he has no fear or maybe he's taking a sleep. Oh, this ought to get him. That ought to get him. What do you think? You want to try to climb up and lift the house off? Oh, he's going to bend the stick down. I don't know. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's not asleep. He's dead. He's surely not going to let you do that. Well, crawl up and look at him with the camera. You feel him biting? Crawl up and get him. Well, I know you are. Stop and let's see what he does. Surely he'll look to see what's going on. That's amazing. That is amazing. So Russ crawls back up and to make a picture of him down in there, and he says he's really making faces at me. Is he moving? Can you see what you're getting? Yeah. Is he looking at you? I think we ought to just pull the bottom out. If he jumps out, you'll fall off that ladder. What's he doing?
He's just making a face at me.
He's making a face at you.
I can't get it down, it's too heavy.
Okay, all right. So what we've decided to do is just get a hoe and see if we can go ahead and pull the bottom out of the box. And there, now there is the possum. There is the possum amid all that debris. He has fallen out and he is mad. It's cold and he had, oh. Possums don't really get in a hurry. Well, yes, he's in kind of a hurry. He scurries across the yard and decides he'll go up in the nearest oak tree. And Russ goes after him. And he ran out to our little oak tree, and he's sitting there looking at us as if to say, "Why did you do that? Hey, did you ever hear that song, Possum Up a Gum Stump?" Well, this is Possum Up an Oak Tree. He'll have to go and find another warm place. And he's lamenting the fact that his house has gone. Believe me, possums aren't the only hazard. But we're fixing the duck box. Russ has put a new bottom in it, and now the big job is getting up on the tree, and we may be getting a little old for this. But say, we no sooner get the box up than we have a pair of ducks, maybe several different pair. They always come in pairs at early in February. She goes up on the box. He sits in the yard. He seems to be looking for maybe dangers. Maybe there are cats. Maybe there are other animals. But sometimes he will get on the box to encourage her to come on and fly in. She flies in. She looks about whether she'll like the nest or not. She may sit up. They may talk about moving the furniture in and where to put the washing machine and the bedroom, but who knows what they talk about. But there are, as I said, many hazards besides the possum. You're going to see, as we look out our kitchen window on this duck box, there are hours of enjoyment. Now this, I wouldn't say was enjoyment. The morning we looked out and saw a cat on top of the box, and the cat, evidently that she is in there, and the cat is would love to reach her, but just can't quite manage how to do that. The cats won't be the only hazard. You're going to see that in just a moment too. So she gives up and walks off. Now our grandson-in-law, I guess you call him a grandson-in-law, is up to see about the matter of eggs and how many eggs we have, and he looks in, takes the camera, and seems to see 4 eggs in there that are sort of buried in the nest. Now we understand more than one pair of ducks will use a nest at the same time, and we have found eggs at the bottom of the tree, as if maybe 2 or 3 females are there, maybe one flies up to lay and can't get in. All right, another day with eggs in the nest, and we just saw a snake's tail go in the box. Russ got the ladder out, and let's see if we can get the snake to come out. What kind of snake does it look like?
It's just a black snake.
Well, how many eggs does it look like?
About a half a dozen.
And he's gone down in the feathers. Well, all right, we're just going to have to leave him in there, I guess.
This happens in nature a lot.
Well, all right.
What seems to be the problem here? Occasionally, these specimens can produce quite a bit of sulfurous smelling slime, and I didn't want to get that. I'd rather get it on my dad's shirt than on my own.
Well, let me get you out there with him.
See, the eggs are down underneath a lot of the straw.
Mm-hmm.
So, since this is your duck box, just whatever you'd like for me to do. I don't know how to get that guy out of there.
Well,
If indeed he's under there.
I think he's under there.
Okay.
I don't believe he came out that quick. We saw him go
Let
in.
me see if I can. Let's see, there's the eggs right there. I don't see anything serpentine yet.
Lift out a whole bunch of that straw and put it
Man,
out.
there are ants in there like crazy.
Are there?
Yeah, because they love. As you know, ants will eat a baby bird alive.
No, will they?
Yeah. Baby, one just hatched.
I guess he's not in there.
Now, Russ.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Oh, he's good size.
he's what?
He's good size. Where you at? The good question is, where is the head? Which end?
Which end to grab?
I don't want this end. The other end's got teeth in it.
There he is. Oh, what kind is he?
He is a black rat snake without question.
And you're not afraid of black rat snakes, ever you? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was.
Pretty nice.
He's very nice, but he
Look.
doesn't belong in a duck box.
Look how nice. Come here, you. Come on.
Oh, the old trick of wiggling. Where can we put him? He doesn't need to go back in our duck box. Ah. Oh, is he offering to bite you?
Yeah, he would like to bite.
He would like to bite something. He's mad.
He would like to bite. The only reason I like to use a glove in this situation is because you're reaching down in there and you don't know what you're gonna get. And you think you know that it's a black rat snake, but you don't really know. You can see his pupil.
Yeah, but who wants to get close enough to see if it's round or not?
It's a beautiful look. It really, really is. That round pupil just means non-poisonous. And this eye, he's particularly irritable right now because look at this.
Because
Has he been injured? Now this eye, see how in that eye you can see the pupil very distinctly?
Is he blind in that other eye, do you think?
I don't think so, but maybe he is.
Let's see the other one. It looks totally different. It sure does.
You smell a pretty good sulfur smell right now, and that's the slime that they produce just when they're agitated. And he might like to bite, but he's not really wanting to, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him go for a second here, and then I'll grab him again. See, he's blind in that eye. Look at that. I don't get any response when I come this way. If I come at him from this side,
yes,
look at that.
Yes, he sure does. He's been blinded in one eye. Somebody's been after him with a hoe.
Well, I don't know if it's that. He's not been cut or injured that way. You know, he's just, you know, once you get him out of a duck box, the problem is, if you find them on the grass, you can collect them gently. But in the bottom of a duck box, they're already in a corner, and then you have to go root around after them and
you scare them, don't you?
Yeah, you scare them, and then they got one eye already, and so then they're double likely to be skittish for you, and it can ruin them for good. And just considering all that, look how docile this guy is. I mean, he may turn around and peg me at any second, but that's why I wear a glove, just, you know, when I'm reaching down into a closed space.
Has he got teeth?
Yeah, he's got little teeth that are backward curved, and
Brianna
they're
got
real
it
delicate.
one day.
They're real delicate, but he may be able to get out of this. So
Yeah,
put him down. We'll put a thing on top of him.
Okay, do a little narration here.
Okay. All right. You let me. What is that mama duck gonna think when she comes back and finds all the furniture rearranged, and maybe, I don't think any of the babies were eaten.
the floor swept and the house in order.
I know where you got that scripture from. Well, all right, honey, thank you. Go back to work. Don't just stand
I don't
here.
Go back to work now.
As you can tell, our duck box provides lots of interesting hours for us to sit and watch, and we enjoy this backyard and that duck box, and you've seen the fun we've had with it already. But sometimes it's a little sad. We came out, I haven't been out here for maybe under this tree for maybe 3 days. And when I come out this morning, come here and let me show you what I find on the ground. Under the duck box, 2 eggs on the ground. Now, one of them they've probably been here at least 2 days in this heat. They're both fertile. They both have baby ducks inside, but of course, now, did that one crack when it fell, or did a squirrel get to it or something and do that? Sometimes several ducks will use the same nest, and if there is a duck on the nest and one who needs to go in and lay an egg, well, what does she do? Sit up there with her legs crossed, or does she just evidently lays that egg and it falls to the ground? Now, I am interested in cutting this one open. See that? You can see the feathers inside. You probably can't do that, but let me cut into this, and it smells bad right at this point. Let's see.
Hold it still.
Peel that away. Of course, the baby duck has deteriorated in this, what, 2 days since I've checked, but the yolk sack's gone, but there's the duck. There's the baby right there. And of course, sad to me. And I don't know how many are up there that ducks are going in and out right now. But, you know, we feel a loss. And we're sorry that this has to happen.